We are live
in action.
Live in action. We are live and eating Mentos for everyone. What's up, everybody?
Which one do you like?
Oh, I...
Bubbles! Do we just like regular?
Sure.
Okay. You look good.
What's up, guys?
Hi, y'all.
Sorry, I'm sitting here eating with a mouthful, but
You need to bring it down a little bit.
if I don't eat the red Mentos before she does, then I won't get none. So it's kind of like, let me bring you guys down to our level here.
Survival of the fittest.
It is definitely survival of the fittest. What's up, Travis? How's it going, guys? I am. That's crazy that you just said that. I was actually thinking yesterday of going out and catfishing off the yak today, but we have a wind advisory out right now. I'm talking like shake the walls. Sorry, I got Mentos. Like shake the walls wind, man. It's crazy windy up here.
Yeah.
But that's probably going to be one of the next few videos that you guys see come out is going to be kayak catfishing. Man.
What?
These Mentos are giving me an abundance of saliva right now. I'm like extra saliva-y.
He always is.
So, what's everybody been doing? Surviving?
We have 2 people in here. Cool. Happy Sunday, everybody.
Right. You know, we were going to do this yesterday and didn't get around to it. We were trying to paint our bedroom at the same time in this whole deal. Hey, Bobby, what's happening, man?
And we have the kids at home.
I'm glad you made it on, dude. We're
it's an obstacle.
Yeah, we're trying to paint the room, deal with the kids. I've been streaming a lot on Twitch, video games, learning the new Warzone, Call of Duty, Modern Warfare. My God, that's such a tough game, but it's so realistic.
He plays with one of our oldest.
Yeah, I'm trying to get the streaming channel off the ground since we've got so much home time right now. And while the internet's still active, I should just go ahead and take advantage of it. And
right.
Editing videos and getting her channel lifted off the ground and
prep.
Yeah, editing Yak Fan videos. We're about to release like 6 Yak Fan videos all at the same time to launch that channel.
Yeah.
So we've been super busy. Other than that, guys, let me show you.
Like, you know, we just took our trip, which we had to get short because of the whole
virus.
I
am going to show you guys. I got the goodie bags here. These guys are our giveaway bags. This is kind of stuff that we collect along the way for giveaways.
Well, during all this too, I started saying it during another video. There's somebody talking.
Oh, yeah.
But it's a great time right now to also do projects and spring clean.
Yes, it is.
So.
My brother got me bass fishing again a little. The Ned rig, man.
Have you got your Hobie out yet, too?
I've got my Hobie out. Sorry, I won't skip yours. I got my Hobie out. That's an easier question. Twice. Yeah. Once, just for about 5 minutes, just to kind of see it.
Before our trip.
Before the trip, I just put it, make sure it floats, you know what I mean? So I didn't want to, like, take it all the way to Florida and then sink. And then I got it out one morning in Florida for about 2 hours, but I was just kind of like right along in the bay, and I didn't catch anything. But I will be putting out a maiden voyage video for the Hobie soon. Holy shit, fire. I'm knocking stuff over. I will be putting out the.
Something to start singing.
Yeah, I think it's one of our Halloween Halloween decorations. But as far as the Ned rig goes, man, I like fishing with the Ned rig, but I've only caught 1 fish on the Ned rig. I haven't done it too much yet. Ned rigs would be something like this is what you would. It's not actually this, but this is what you would use. Z-Man kind of. I don't know if he started the Ned rig or if it's just something that he really kind of commercialized, but you get a small like finesse type of bait like this and you'll put it on a specific, which I don't have them in here,
Have you shown me these before?
Probably, but it's on a, like, I'll use like the mushroom head, the Z-Man mushroom head hooks, and what it'll do is it'll kind of stick up off the bottom of the water. These are specially made with like extra salt to make them float,
Okay.
and plus they're like super.
Stretchy.
Like they're damn near indestructible, but they'll sit on the bottom like that, and you just kind of finesse fish with it, and just barely move it, if move it at all, and it catches the shit out of them. Like I've seen a lot of people catch a lot of fish, especially in hard when it's real tough conditions out. My problem is I like to power fish, and so I have a really hard time figuring out. You got that same color. I have a really hard time figuring out what I want to do, and when I go out there and I put like a Ned rig on or something like that, I can't stand it. Like I'll fish for like 20-30 minutes, and then I'm just like, because it's like real like you just kind of like don't do much, you know. I'm a lure kind of guy. I like to yeah, everybody does. I like to fish top water and stuff like that. So, but yeah, man, I plan on actually, if I'm not catfishing the next couple times, I've just tied on a Ned rig to my spinning setup the other day for the next time I go out. But we have a few survival items we're gonna put together for you guys.
Did you ever bring that down?
Yeah, it's down. You want me to bring it down more?
No, it's fine.
Okay, you're just short.
Sure.
YAKMAMA's a little short. Hold on, guys.
Pillows under my bed,
Let me get her down just a little bit here. Down.
There
All
I am.
right, there we go, guys. So, hold this YAKMAMA, and then hold this YAKMAMA, and I've got one other thing I believe in here. We're going to hook you guys up with some survival items because, you know, we've been watching we've been like binge watching The Walking Dead.
We've been catching up.
We've been binge watching.
We've been that far behind.
Yeah, we've been a season and a half behind on The Walking Dead, so please don't spoil anything.
The jerkbait on the right now in Indiana.
They're on fire right now?
Fire.
I just fished with the jerkbait 2 days ago in the canal for about an hour and a half. And man, I'll tell you what, I'm gonna put it out. Just because I wanted to show you. I didn't catch anything on the jerkbait. I was actually doing a review on a brand new jerkbait that I picked up. I was doing a review video because I wasn't catching anything, so I decided to put something on, do a review video, that sort of thing. And I caught the smallest fish. I don't even know if I caught it, but I had to have catch it because I hooked it in the mouth. So he had to have been trying. My jerkbait was probably like this, and he was probably half the size of that. Like, I'm talking in minnow size. Thing went to bite it, and I had it hooked through the mouth. Like, it was weird. I thought maybe I snagged it, but it was the littlest thing I've ever seen in my life. Smaller than the world's smallest trout that we caught on our Montauk video, the video from a couple years ago. But I'm gonna put out the clip here somewhere just so people can see it. That's all I caught, but on my whole jerkbait adventure. And now I lost the jerkbait jerkbait like 2 casts later, so I wasn't able to finish the review. So, but anyway, guys,
Is it in the other bag?
Yeah, I think it's in the other bag. Show them what we got so far, babe. This is what we're gonna give away tonight.
For some survival stuff. Is that a survival section, I think, from my Walmart or Dick's or whatever? Okay, this is the ultimate survival gear, Wet Fire. All-weather tinder, it's a 5-pack.
All-weather tinder, guys. So that stuff.
It's really hard to show this stuff.
Yeah, that stuff. It's actually really good to throw in your bug-out bag.
Yep.
Or just in your survival kit.
And then we got insect protection, a tick wrangler, safe and effective tick remover.
These things
will be coming up soon.
These things are freaking sweet, guys.
Yeah.
Like, it's like if you get one stuck on you or whatever, you can like literally just remove. I know I just kind of pinch them and pull them, but this will get them out without getting the head stuck in. And
this is our tick wrangler safely removes the entire tick, including the head, and can be used on people or pets. That's nice.
It is super, super
Sturdy aluminum construction will not bend, rust, crack, or break. Includes a ruler, inches and centimeters to help identify the type of tick. Knowing the type of tick will help determine if there is a risk of Lyme disease or other types of infection. Small size fits in your first aid kit and easily attaches to gear with the included carabiner.
Yep. Okay, guys, and since I cannot find the other, I can't find the other item that I had put back. I don't know if I've left it in the truck or what.
We're gonna be surprised if Phoenix has gotten it.
We're gonna go ahead and
He's
we're gonna throw in a bag of plastics for you also, and these are Culprit, the 6-inch Fat Max. It's got a fatter body, thicker tail, in black color. And just some plastics, guys. Just some plastic worms. They kind of got that fancy tail, like the curly tail on the back. These things are sweet. I use
that's
these.
part of survival too. Being able to fish and catch some food for your family.
Absolutely. I use these as trailers on my spinner baits. I think these things make really good spinnerbait trailers because if you put like a paddle tail or something like that on the end of your spinnerbait as a trailer, it depends on how far down you want it to go. A lot of times those paddle tails will like make it come up, your spinnerbait. It won't fish as deep. So I like to put a trick worm or a fancy tail worm on my spinners for a trailer. But that's what we got for the giveaway tonight. 3 items. We're gonna package them all together.
Yep.
And so one person, you do the same thing. And a lot of people. I see a lot of people. Did I put those back in there? My God, man! I tell you what, that's why I got her. I tell you, she keeps me straight up. I see a lot of people putting paddle tails and stuff like that on there, and I don't know if they know that that does affect the way those spinnerbaits act or what. So what fish finder are you putting on that Hobie? And isn't it like? I tell you what. I haven't really got to use it yet, like use it, so I'm going to wait until I take it out again to finish my maiden voyage video. I'll probably just kind of do a combined outing on it because I haven't got to utilize it yet. I haven't had anything put on it. I literally went out, what was yesterday or day before? Yesterday or day before, and got my fish finder mounted. You've got the Hook 2 for your Jackson.
Oh, no, the fish finder you mounted yesterday.
Yeah, I mounted the fish finder yesterday. Yeah. I've got to run the new transducer on it. I've got 2 transducers for my Lowrance. Oh shit, it's out in the garage. Hold on. I'm going to actually get it real quick and I'm going to show you guys. So I'm going to leave YAKMAMA right here to talk to you for a second. She's going to kill me because she's going to be like, oh, what am I supposed to talk about? You guys keep her company. I'll be right back.
He sucks. I've come sit over here, so I'm actually higher. See, I need a chair like this. I need a clean chair, like the king's chair. So how's everybody doing? How's everybody's families doing during this lockdown? Is anybody going completely crazy with their kids inside? We got to get out with the kids yesterday in between the rain and let them get out, and our little one actually dug up a bunch of worms for Yak Daddy to go fishing, and he thinks he's going with too. So we'll see if he gets to go or not. I don't know if he'll want to wake up that early because they've been staying up super late, later than us, so they've been sleeping in too. They pretty much think it's summertime. Go ahead. I'm doing a live stream, baby. Anybody else's kids think that this is they got us working, getting scary? Yeah, that's crazy because a lot of people are either working from home or not working at all right now, which is honestly scary in itself too. I know that they're saying that they're passing some bills for relief funds and all of that, but we'll see it. I'll believe it when I see it, kind of thing.
All right.
I'm waiting for my monster bass bugs to get me through these boring times. Yeah.
What is it? A what?
I was just asking how everybody's doing. One of them said they're still working. It's getting pretty scary.
Oh, really? Man, that's dangerous, man, working right now.
I know.
Okay, so Travis has the Lowrance Hook 2. And he's still working. What kind of work are you doing right now?
Because I told him that I'm working from home now. Yeah, I'm going to go deal with him.
Okay, yeah, she's got to go wrangle the kids real quick.
I was telling him, though, that I thought that a lot of people were working from home or not working at all.
Yeah, a lot of them are.
And a lot of people aren't working at all, which is scary in itself, too.
We are lucky enough to work from home for the most part. Oh, shit, I bet you're they got you probably working overtime then making one. We were in Walmart yesterday and that place is nuts right now. They're not social distancing at all, man. Them guys have got it busy in there. It's kind of scary just going there. So this is my depth finder that I use. I believe it's the 7, if I remember correct. I've had this thing for a minute now. We bought this right after I bought my Pilot a couple of years back. It's super dirty right now, guys. So you get the.
We took it to Florida with us.
My son broke the clip, the cover right there that goes on the memory card slot where you can insert your Navionics cards or whatever in there. But this is a lot of people don't like putting these big ones on. That's why I was asking, is your hook too, is it the vertical kind that is kind of like probably like that, a little bit smaller screen?
We should get you one that's up and down.
I would like to have one up and down like that. The way I had to mount it, you guys will see whenever I put the video out. I actually had to mount this one because one, I have no kind of mounts for a Hobie. It's crazy going from like the Yak Attack rail systems to the Hobie because the Hobie does that H-rail system and all of their mounts are on those rails, so you have to order special mounts.
Oh goodness.
Yeah, so I just kind of.
The thing's not so expensive enough.
No,
Actually, this was great because of the deal
This
that we
was
got.
a good deal, but they're still expensive
just
regardless.
Hobie in general, yeah.
Yeah, but like you have to buy these things. Like the guy that had it before me had a Lowrance on there, but he had a. I don't know I don't know what it was or what he used, but it was. I see him on our bass boat that we bought. They had a Hummingbird one, and it's a mount to where you can slide them on and it clips on like that. So the Helix 7 Mega on my Jackson that's a pretty good size unit, isn't it? I believe, if I remember right. Yeah, I did get the Cadillac of Yak, so that's why right here we'll probably be all right on there. I had a little bit of room issues. I made it work on the Pilot with this one, but my eyes, I have horrible eyes anymore. It's from working so much on the computer. Like I did music editing and music production and engineering in my
You're gonna get some LASIK very soon.
In my younger years, and it really fried out my eyes being that close to computer. This is back when we had the big computer monitors still, the tube TVs and shit like that, and I would be sitting in front of them 14 hours a day doing really fine detailed work. Like anybody, you guys that do videos know how it is. It's music editing is a lot like
it's a lot of tedious work.
It's a lot like video editing, but got bad eyes, so I like that wider screen. It just kind of sat out from the rails, and when I would pedal, a lot of times my leg would, or my foot, my shin area would hit and turn it. So the way I've got it mounted now, and like I said, you'll see it, is I used an existing mount that the guy left on the Hobie, and it's got a spot where you've got four screws that you would screw into it, and he had 2 already in there, and mine wouldn't have fit wide enough for the 2 anyway. So what I did is I positioned my bracket. I can take this on and off, and I don't have to leave it on there, but the bracket that holds my fish finder with just one solid screw or bolt and nut on there. That way I can keep it vertical or horizontal or however with me or with the boat, the H-rail, while I'm pedaling or that sort of thing when I'm moving around. And all I have to do is just do that to spin it and have it tilting and facing right at me. So basically, without having a swivel mount, I just use the one bolt and have it to where I can spin it back and forth. I got to worry about, the nut backing off and stuff when, turning it so much. So I will have to keep checking that. But, for a quick fix and not having to spend any money to buy a new mounting system, it's going to work just fine. Yeah. All I've got to do is run my transducer. That's what I was starting to say earlier. I've got 2 transducers. We've got... Oh, shit.
Oh!
Scared the dog. We've got a new one. When we bought our bass boat we buy that last spring? Yeah, something like that. And
minute.
I just went ahead and I bought instead of getting two. Did you say Okeechobee? What did you
I
say?
don't know. It's too far away from.
Okeechobee,
And that light's too
will
bright.
you ever hit that lake? When you go, I will absolutely. We were just talking about that
One in Florida.
In Florida
Yeah.
this last time that this is the last year we're going to go to the Clearwater area.
Yep.
We're actually going to go down towards the Okeechobee area
Yep.
next time. So you can
Miami, baby.
you can look for us being down in that area next spring.
And the Keys.
We're gonna go
Yep.
ahead. Now the problem with that is it's going to depend on how much time the kids got off from school and whatnot, whether we drive or not.
Probably
Because
fly.
if we fly, I'm gonna have to rent a kayak
Yeah.
and take that out, which isn't impossible. I can do that.
Or
If
we might just take a day where we rent a charter.
yeah, well, we're gonna do both regardless. Like
Yeah.
I want to
It's gonna
kayak
be a
fish.
long trip.
I want to
next year.
kayak fish Okeechobee no matter what.
Hopefully, there's no viruses that stop us. from
Right. This is all
achieving
this
that.
is all pending good
Yep.
outcome of this, but
Yep.
that's what we're planning on doing. If I don't drive, then I'll have to rent a kayak just to go out, or like she said, charter a boat and get somebody to take us out, a guide onto Okeechobee and the Atlantic side as well, to do some deep sea fishing. But that'd be like a 3-day drive for us. As it
Oh,
was,
yeah.
it was 2 days to
And it was too
Clearwater.
long. Like we needed we needed it to be
Nice.
3 days.
I've never. Now is Fort Myers? Is that on the Atlantic side or the Gulf side? I don't remember.
It's on the side we were.
Fort Myers
I
is?
seen it on the
Oh,
map.
so it's the Gulf
it
side.
wasn't that
then.
far from us.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. See, we love the Clearwater area, but it's more touristy than
It is. It's too touristy.
and we've been
We
there several
really,
times now. So
really noticed that this last time.
yeah,
I
it's,
really noticed
it's super
that.
touristy.
The last time we went, we fished a little bit, but we weren't
we
there
fished
that
in
long.
the Tampa area last time, and
Yeah.
not so much on the Clearwater side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we didn't even think, that it would be any different for some reason, but it was.
17 hours, yeah. Yeah, see, so that's why it's not a bad a small haul anyway. Like we drive. It was bad, especially
It was way
we
too
took
long.
we
took
took
puppy.
a puppy with us. We just bought that puppy literally right before we went,
Yeah.
and we had our 6-year-old with us too. So we were literally stopping every hour and a half
Yep.
for 15 minutes or so, letting the dog stretch his legs, pee,
We
that
got
sort of thing.
some natural puppy
Oh my God.
sedatives to pretty much drug her. Yeah, they were natural though.
It was funny. We got this all natural
She gets-
melatonin
oh
shit.
my God,
And
yes.
it tells you, it has like a dosage of what you're supposed to give them and that sort of thing. And we were wary about giving it to her anyway.
Yeah.
I swear that my dog was so high.
Yeah, she was.
It was, hey, what's going on, man?
Hi. To us.
This dog was so
we
high.
would call it the upside down.
She had the upside down pills because she literally took it, and 15 minutes after she'd take it,
You could see it in her eyes.
she wouldn't be able to keep her head up.
No.
She'd be like sitting there, and so she'd just lay down and roll over and just like sit there and like look at us upside down like she couldn't move. It was the funniest thing. But we were worried because we were like, damn, did we give her too much? And then after,
She'd
10
start whining too, because she would know when it would kick in.
She would feel
Then
it.
She started being smarter than us though, and started realizing that
And
hey,
would
this
spit
isn't
it
a
out.
treat. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
gonna spit it out. So we had to start putting it in cheese.
Yeah.
We just used it on the
After
drive.
about 10
Just
hours
the
in,
drive.
after about 10 hours in though, we were giving her more. We were like, feed her more of that shit.
Yeah.
And that's Stranger Things had it upside down.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it was fun. Regardless, our Florida trips we were talking about that. Now that we moved 6 hours north from where we used to live, like we used to be able to make the Gulf in a day.
Yeah.
It'd be a 9-hour, 10-hour trip to the Pensacola Panhandle area, and that was plenty for us.
And we'd leave at like 3 a.m, so the little one would sleep like half of the
and
trip.
then we'd get there at 3 or 4 o'clock,
Yes.
and the next day and everything, or that day, and that would be fine. Now, it's
the driving's so long too that you have to take so many days to drive,
Yeah.
which takes away from the vacation.
We drove for 4 days.
And then you're exhausted from the drive. So
Yeah.
then that takes time away from the vacation as well.
We left from here and got down. We left late, of course, like we do everything.
Yep.
We just got south of Nashville, Tennessee, and we stayed the first night, which I
Well,
wanted
our
to get.
little one was sick the night before.
Yeah, I wanted
and
to
it was
get-
his birthday celebration with the family.
I wanted
so of
to
course
get
we
to
stayed there later
Atlanta.
than we wanted.
I wanted to get to Atlanta
Yeah.
and then stay, and we barely got to Nashville.
Yeah.
And then the next day, we already had the hotel booked and reserved. So we drove from Nashville then straight down to Clearwater the
Yeah.
next day. Well, we didn't get up in the hotel for till
Until 2 in the
11.
morning.
So yeah, it was. We got there at like
Yeah.
3 in the morning, I think,
Yeah.
the next day. And
Yeah.
the same thing happened on the way back. We didn't even
Yeah.
make it to Atlanta on the way back,
No.
and had to stay. And so then we drove like 17
It was hard
hours
for us
the
to
next
leave
day.
though because it was the one good beach day.
Yeah, the day
And
that we left,
took-
it was
We took
perfect.
the dog to the beach for the first day that day because it was.
Yeah.
And of course, our little one, he was like, "Heck yeah, I'm swimming."
Yeah. Yeah.
So.
Those of you that just joined, I want to show you the giveaway that we're going to be doing tonight. We're not going to have a real long stream tonight. It's 25. We've been on for about 25 minutes. We will do the giveaway at about 45 minutes after. We are going. I got it all.
Okay. Oh, you got it all?
Yep.
Okay.
I got a wet fire. Let's see if I can get this. The new ring light is awesome for lighting us up, but when it comes to showing shit, oh, here we go. It is a wet fire 5-pack of basically all weather tinder. We're gonna give that away. We've got the tick wrangler. Those of you that can see this, that's what it looks like. It is a clip-on. It's got a little carabiner, and you get to remove ticks from yourself, from your pets safely. It'll get the whole tick out. You can clip this on your keychain, clip it on your backpack. That's what we do. We've got one clipped on our bug out bag. Way, you know, if a bounce and you have to go through the woods or anything like, it's good to throw in with your camping gear anyway.
Yes.
And then we're going to throw in a 6-inch, throw in a pack of 6-inch Fat Max culprit little curly tail worms here. I had another survival item, but I don't know what the hell I did with it. So
Like I said, though, that's survival, feeding your family.
Yeah.
So.
But these we're gonna throw in. I know I was talking earlier. I use these for trailers on my spinners mainly. These things are
This
great.
stuff is amazing, though.
This is awesome too. Yes, the 5-pack of all weather tinder.
Yes.
Because everyone knows how that goes camping or any kind of survival shit. It is hard to start a fire.
Yeah.
It's hard enough to keep it going.
Yep.
But high tinder, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you really have to like split a log open there and like literally kind of like I've had to get in there, get shavings out, out of a log, and then take like a lighter or a match or two and dry out the tinder itself just to get the tinder started. So this stuff is a lifesaver. All
Like
kinds
we were
of shit
telling
like this.
the ones in the beginning, we've been watching Walking Dead. So
Yeah.
we got survival on the brain.
Well, that and the COVID,
Yep.
stuff that they've got going on.
That's why we've been
you know,
binge watching
it's-
Walking Dead.
we're-
We had extra time.
We're borderline conspiracy theorists and preppers anyway. Like,
Yeah.
So we know that it's bound to go down one day to where, people are going to have to survive on their own. I grew up
It's not
my
a
whole
conspiracy
life.
if it's true, though.
My whole life, I grew up fishing, hunting. I taught myself how to, clean different kind of game animals to, use the meat safely and stuff like
He's really
that.
brought me a lot of knowledge in all of that. Like, you think that you can just go out and just start here all simple like
It's
hell
not that easy.
no,
It's not that
it's
easy.
not at all.
So we think everybody,
And we're obsessed with those survival shows too,
Yes.
like Naked and Afraid, the other ones.
all dual
All of
survival,
them. Yes.
all of the real ones. We don't
Yes.
tend. I do.
We
I,
would love to do that
I
challenge.
watch-
We would love it.
I watch just about any survival show.
I
but
never watched that stuff.
Some
before
of them
I
you
got
got to
with
kind of
him.
watch out though because a lot of them are fake.
Yeah,
You
you
know,
can tell.
The naked,
I think you
like
can
Bear
tell.
Grylls, you know what I mean? That
I'm
guy's
really
kinda,
good. I'm really good about reading energy and what's authentic and what's not.
Diety's crying for
Yeah.
you. But we think that everybody should be prepped for an emergency, whether you're planning on, fort and staying at your house, or whether you're planning on, bouncing. We try to do both. We try, which sucks with this whole situation. We've actually tapped into some of our reserves for the house because, we were on a trip. And then everything went on lockdown for us to get back while we were on the trip. So by the time we got back, our area was already like it is, and all the shit off the shelves. It's
in Florida when we were down there at that time.
It didn't. Nobody
you
was
would
acting
have
like
never
anything.
thought it. If I wouldn't have had Illinois family and friends on my Facebook, I would have not even known what was
People
going
were
on.
still acting like everything was fine down there, but they didn't have toilet paper on the shelves. Like our shelves are just. Our stores getting replenished to where you can go in and find toilet paper.
They've got a certain hour where elderly can go out, which I think is wonderful. I'm actually so pleased and surprised by how humanity has been dealing with this.
So far.
Yeah, so far.
That we've seen. We also, guys.
See, if we keep this up though, then we'll get through this no matter what.
We also don't watch major news. We don't watch big media or anything like that. So you guys might be thinking, oh, you haven't seen this and this and this, and it's not that it's all fake.
We
or
know
that it's all
that a
true.
lot of that's there to influence fear.
Regardless if it's true or not.
Lowers your immunity system.
Yeah, regardless.
It's all about energy.
Regardless if it's true or if it's really happening or not. I'm talking about the stuff they show on a lot of these big media.
Yeah.
There's no sense in sitting there and worrying about it and being afraid.
There's nothing you can do. It's out of your control.
Because it's gonna, like she said, it's gonna lower your immune system. Any kind of stress lowers your immune system.
Any negativity.
Period. So just you got to deal with it. Roll with the changes, how they come. Be happy. Make every day count. Literally, that's what you got to do in any instance. Let alone when there's a virus going around that you could take.
Love your Piscator pilot videos.
Oh, thank you so much, man. Like I actually, guys, I wasn't gonna tell you guys this. Thank you, Bobby. I'm glad somebody does. Like we talk to our family and stuff about a lot of this, and people are like, "Oh my God, you guys are crazy hippies, whatever." Like conspiracy theory. It's not got nothing to do with that. It's got to do with the. In my opinion, common sense and just the basics of humanity.
And your intuition.
We're put here for two things.
We know everything we need to know.
We're put here to live and to love, guys. That's literally what we're here for: is to live and to love.
Yes.
You got to love yourself
All
first.
the negativity is placed there.
You got to love yourself first. Literally, love yourself. Live. And that will, in turn, if you're loving yourself, you will live, and then just live. That's exactly right. You got to live your best life. As long as you're happy and you can truly love yourself, then you will be able to express that outwards and show everybody else love, and it just grows from there, guys.
We're like magnets.
And from that point on, you can literally make your life what you want it. Like, before I met my wife, and not that I was, in a bad place or anything like that. You live in that state. Yeah, I'm sorry, this damn thing keeps going off.
Yeah.
You live in that state, you can. That's right.
Yeah.
But I wasn't in a bad place. I was just not in the place where I needed to be. I've always been a type of person that knew, that there was a bigger picture to life and that sort of thing. I just couldn't find
There's a greater
it.
good.
She made me smarter. She made me a better person in general, to where I could focus my energy on loving myself and fixing myself to where I needed to be. And a lot of people don't have that. A lot of people are like, oh, it's easy for you to say. You've got someone that.
But we loved ourselves enough
to be who we were.
To attract each other. Yes.
It was. It's a really big thing. If you guys like those kind of topics and talking about that kind of stuff, she's actually starting her channel this week. We're working on it a lot right now. So you guys will have to get on and check her out. And
you like all that hippie shit.
It's going to be a lot of
just kidding.
Conversations like that, and a lot of topic videos. But
expanding your mind.
Yeah, it'll be a good thing, guys. I just want to see everybody out there, like especially in our community, in the outdoor community. Yeah. I don't want to see people get discouraged, because I was borderline discouraged. They closed down our lakes.
Our
and
state
stuff,
parks.
our state parks, and that's like what we do.
Yeah.
But we're making
Especially
the
with
best
spring
of it.
coming up.
We're making the best of it.
Yes, we are.
I'm still going fishing. I'm trying to
Yeah.
fish private areas and stuff like that.
I'll drop him off. Have to,
And-
even if I gotta wake the kids up in the morning.
Yeah,
it's good for their butts to get the heck up. Because
It's
I was
right.
telling them that they're trying to stay up super late now. They think it's summertime now.
So I don't get to take the kayak out as much, but I have been doing bank fishing and stuff like that. I just haven't been catching them yet. It's still cold up here.
Yep.
It's been
It's
off.
warming up though.
It's been off and on. Yeah, it's supposed to be in the upper 50s all this next week, from what I've heard. So look.
I saw almost 70. Maybe
It's
I
not
was
gonna
still
be
looking on the
70. It
damn
might hit
Florida.
70 like one day.
Maybe on the Florida channel or something.
But
Who knows?
regardless, guys, you'll see a lot more of those kind of videos. You won't be seeing any more of the Perception Pescador pilot videos
Unfortunately.
because we went against our word and we sold it.
Yeah.
Guys, I actually sold the pilot. I decided that I didn't need 2 pedal yaks and I sold it.
That's kind of how we do our upgrades, anyways.
Yeah, we were
And
going to keep
we
it
pay
though.
it back to somebody that will get a good
Yeah.
use out of it,
I
rather
actually-
it just sitting in the garage because he's going to be using his Hobie all the time.
I actually sold it fully loaded without the
Fish finder.
fish finder. That's the only thing I took off of it. Without the fish finder for $700. I listed it for 7, sold it for 7. You can't find them for less than usually 1,000 or 1,100. Because people literally try to gouge the shit out of you.
Yeah.
And I agree. As long as you take care of it, you should be able to get your money back out of it, and you can. People pay that kind of money for it. But I just figured, I got a good deal on it when it was brand new. They gave me like $300 or $400 off of it. I used it for 2 solid years, and I used the shit out of it, even though it was still in perfect working order. I decided to try to give somebody the best deal possible and let them get another 2 years out of it. So, oh shit, sorry. Let's see. This says river certified, and you should hit the river together. That's yeah. It's gonna be some time before we get YAKMAMA on the river, especially in a kayak.
But play
YAKMAMA.
boat.
Yeah, we got the bass boat. You guys will see.
I go in the little canals with them.
I know it's not kayak fishing, but we do have the bass boat up and running. It's
Fishing's fishing, guys.
Yeah, we're gonna take.
Being outdoors is being outdoors,
We're
guys.
gonna take her on the bass boat quite a bit this summer, and leave the river kayak fishing to me for the. I'm talking river. When I say river, I'm talking Rock River, Mississippi
Like the river.
Yeah, Mississippi River, Rock River. That's where we're at, and there's a lot of current on those.
Ooh.
What do you say?
He said something fell off the pilot.
Pilot fell off the trailer. It did too. It
Yeah.
fell off the trailer, skidded across the damn road. But all that was on it was
Is he talking about that one time?
of ours. Yeah.
That kid that
Somebody
Yes.
unbuckled our turnbuckles
Well, we've seen
on there.
somebody being all, and I'm
We were at
really
Sonic
intuitive.
eating, yes.
I'm really intuitive, and I can read energy very well. I can read people very well. That's all energy reading is reading people. And I told Yak Daddy, I was like, there's something up with that kid. We saw him super close to our trailer, and there was nothing else back there. We parked like away from
If you guys know
everything.
how Sonic is, you can eat up front, like where the little picnic tables are.
Yeah.
We parked in the back because I had the trailer on with
Yeah.
the kayaks, and we
And it
were
was
sitting
by the
up front.
dumpster.
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna go and hang out by the dumpster. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
but-
Like he was in between the dumpster and our kayak.
Yeah, and he
Yeah.
kind of jumped a little bit.
And
Yeah.
the straps were still on
saying.
though. Like I just didn't check them like I should
Yeah.
have.
He
And,
loosened them.
and
That's the only thing that could have happened.
I brought that up. I was wondering. No, we didn't catch him.
No.
We seen the person, and I thought that they might have been like trying to take something off of it or
Yeah.
take something out of the back
And
of the
like
truck
we caught him just
or
in
something
time.
like that. So like we went back there just in time, and he was walking
He was
off.
gone though.
And we seen him walking off, so he didn't have any rods or anything in his hand. And we turned out of there, and this is right smack dab in town, so
In
we weren't
town.
going fast yet.
Where we used to live.
But yeah, where we went and it had fell off, we were going a good 30, 35
I was
mile an hour.
driving.
She was actually driving.
Which now I'm super weird about driving with any trailers on because it scares me.
And anybody that has or
Luckily there was no cars behind us.
has been around a pilot knows that those things aren't exactly light. You know what I mean?
No.
Those are those are pretty stout with the pedal drive
Luckily,
in.
we heard it.
Yeah.
fall
Oh, we
off,
heard
so
it all
didn't-
right.
So we didn't just take
And
off
it
and
didn't
leave it.
tumble, thank
No.
God. It just kind of slid off and just kind of spun around in the road and
Yeah.
stuff. So we,
And
you know,
this
we
guy,
heard it.
this guy that was behind, like way
He
behind,
stopped and helped me
he
pick
stopped
it up
and helped and pick it.
and
Yes.
put it back on. But we stopped like smack dab in the middle of the road. I'm lucky there wasn't somebody right behind us
know.
because it would have been a bad deal. But luckily, it didn't
I
tear
was
nothing
so
up.
mad though. I wanted to go back and see if that kid worked there, and the kid was not there anymore. So
Yeah. So I mean, this one though, you know, we have with the Hobie the trailer that's specifically made for it. That's got the specific, you know, brackets on the trailer, the aluminum trailer that the Hobie can get on. I'm pumped. I've yet to use the trailer because we didn't have plates on it yet.
it's a
So,
legit kayak trailer.
yeah, it's like a boat trailer. Excuse my
Yes.
French.
You
I
can
mean,
go into
you
the
can like
water,
legit like back it up. Like I'll
Yes.
just tie a rope
which
to
is so
the.
convenient for him because I was getting
Yeah.
so worried about his back, even
Like
though he just got a kayak cart
I did. I
for
just
Christmas.
got a kayak cart, but
He
I'll still
did.
use
Yeah,
it
he can
because
use
I
both.
can't do it at both. I can't use the trailer at all places,
Yeah.
but I can like tie a leader rope like on the front, not a leader like a fishing line, but a rope
Yeah.
on the front handle of the Hobie.
Yeah.
Tie that to the aluminum trailer. You know, I'll just go back there, unstrap it, have it all set up, ready to go, like with my black pack in it, my rods in it, everything. I'll back that sucker up like a bass boat, put it in, and as it floats off the trailer, you know, it'll still be attached to the trailer, and then I just pull a little bit forward, and that'll beach my yak right there at the boat ramp.
How
and,
freaking cool is that?
Yeah, I'm pumped about it,
It was
guys.
in the deal with the kayak.
Yeah, we got it all
Like,
together.
Yes.
So that's why we drove to Minneapolis. So we don't have nothing to do in Minneapolis in the winter. But we seen it, and I called the guy, and he was like,
There
"Yeah."
was something else we had to do on the way back, halfway back, which
Yeah.
you will see the video for. I was telling him about the thing, or not, I didn't tell him the thing we had to do halfway back, but you'll see the video for that too.
Yeah.
There was a second surprise in that trip.
Yeah.
That trip was just meant to be.
It was a fun.
It was literally like God sent. Like it was planned. It was planned.
All right,
for
we're
us
at
without our planning.
42 minutes. YAKMAMA, you want to start getting names?
Yes.
And we're gonna do the giveaway, guys, in about
Do
3.
we have paper
Yep,
and?
we got a pin right here. Oh shit! Here's your pin.
He's determined to knock y'all down.
I tell you what, this office is not as big as what we need. We've got my office behind us, as you can see. I've got my editing set up, the new PC. We've got the Yak Fam table over on this side. I don't
My
know.
desk is
It's super
behind
dirty,
you.
but our Yak Fam table over there, where we
Yeah.
do all our gaming, Pokemon stuff and gaming for that channel.
And then mine, you
And
can't
then
see.
you
Oh,
can't see. We'll just show you a little bit.
Okay.
This is YAKMAMA's area over here, where her desk
Yeah.
is, and
I've got crystals and all kinds of good stuff.
Yeah, so
Journaling.
it's just
my
not quite
books
big
galore.
enough.
I've got a bookshelf right here full of books. Yeah.
all right. So everyone's in the room right now. We'll just comment "Hey" on
Yeah,
the
I need
screen
paper.
real quick. That
I
way
need
we
paper.
can get your names and do
Paper.
this giveaway.
You got some, oh, about fell.
Yeah, we had like 5 or 6 in here, and I guess they didn't have time to wait for the giveaway, so that makes your guys' odds.
Yep.
All right, so we've got Mr. Tully.
Okay, I need paper.
Oh shit, sorry. Here you go.
Yeah.
Do a slip for Mr. Tully. Who else is in the
Spell 'em
room?
for me.
Just Mr. Tully. T-U-L-Y, I'm assuming.
Mr. T-U-L-L-Y.
Yeah.
Okay.
Travis is still in here.
Okay, hold on.
Travis, you still in here? Bobby, you still in here?
Is that? Travis?
Bobby's still in here. Yeah. Travis is still in here. Who else? Everybody, we're getting ready to do the giveaway. So if you just came in the room, say hey. That way we can get your name and you will be put in the drawing for the giveaway. We're going to do it here in about 2 or 3
we'll
minutes.
Start when we start doing these, since we're just getting back into them. We'll start placing a time specifically so
Yeah.
everybody knows when to be back in.
Wyatt made it in. What's up, Wyatt? Wyatt
Wyatt.
was a winner on one of the last ones. And Wyatt, yours will be going out in the mail tomorrow.
Yep.
As will whoever wins here tonight will probably.
As long as all the post office.
As
stuff
long
is
as
still
the post
same.
office is still open
You go.
for those kind of things. Otherwise, I'll have to figure it out with the postman and catch him when he comes by to send it with him. I don't know how that's been. I haven't been to the
What's up?
office yet. So we're doing good, man.
Doing
We're just in
good.
here. We're talking a little bit survival. We're talking
Yep.
a little bit of Hobie. We're talking a little bit of kayaks falling off the back of trailers and
Walking Dead.
some Walking Dead action.
We're talking about
So
everything.
yeah, we're trying.
Yeah.
Our dog's whining.
Oh goodness, she wants to be part of it.
What you been up to today, Wyatt?
Hey. No. Okay. You got it.
Come here.
Watch her.
Come here, Daddy. Come here.
There you go.
Come here. Oh, come here.
She's a bad.
Oh,
She's a good bad dog.
look at this. This is the best bad dog you've ever
Yeah.
seen in your life. Say hi.
She's the most beautiful. Look at her.
This is Aphrodite Rain.
She's got blue eyes like her mama. See?
Nothing much, Wyatt says.
Come here.
Well, you made it just in time for the giveaway. I will show Wyatt and whoever else decides to come in the next 2 minutes.
She thinks that you got treats. for
We've
her.
got, these aren't treats, they're play. She'd probably eat these,
Yeah,
guys.
she would.
Wyatt, we're doing a bit of a survival giveaway this time. We're doing some Wet Fire
Hey, no.
5-pack of all-weather tinder.
Okay.
We've got a tick wrangler. This is good for humans and pets. It removes the ticks from you head and all, supposedly. I mean, we've got one. We haven't had to use it yet. And we are giving away a pack of plastics, and they are the Culprit 6-inch Fat Max Black. That's a 12 count of some curly tail worms because I misplaced the other survival items. So
Or Mr. P. Blaze got.
Wyatt's been watching a lot of fishing videos. Me too, man. I've been doing that. I've been streaming. I've been doing a lot of streaming. Those of you that watch or like video games, I've got a Twitch channel where I do a lot of live streaming that is called, it is YAKFam_YT on Twitch. So it's YAKFam_YT for YouTube. I do that for video content for the YouTube Yak Fam channel. The Yak Fam channel, we do everything from outdoors and stuff, but we do more family oriented stuff like gaming, Pokemon Go, Pokemon card openings, live streaming, stuff like
You
that.
see her bone in you right
We're actually getting ready to launch the Yak Fam channel I like any day now. I wanted to have most of our videos edited and ready to go. That way I can do a bulk release so people have content to watch while we're filming new.
She wanted her bone.
She wanted her bone. I
Yes.
think she wants more than that. She's still
Okay.
doing it. But other than that, guys, if you're ready,
for
we're
giveaway?
ready. Yeah, so
Okay.
let's get I'm going to grab the Under Armour fishing hat on the back of the door there.
Oh, there's my hat right there.
Right there. I want that one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The fishing
What
hat.
did we do with the
Here, Daddy.
the hell did we do with the
Sit down.
names now?
Sit. Something's wrong with their ears.
What did we do with the names, baby?
Oh, I give them to you.
Oh, they're underneath the bait. There's
Okay.
the stuff. All right, looks like we got 4 in here today, guys. Nobody else has came in the next 2 minutes. If that is their problem, we're going to do one today. Guys, look for us to stream again on Wednesday with another giveaway and another awesome time to talk. We will try to get on as early as possible, given 7 Central Time.
She's behind you.
7 Central Time is our goal, but
Yes.
a lot of times, you know, as everybody that has watched
That's
us,
like our busiest family time.
as anybody
is
that
7.
has watched us for any amount of time knows that we're usually late. So any time between 7 and
Hey,
10 usually.
we've gotten better each time. We've done 3 this week, and we've gotten like an hour before each time. So hopefully we'll be 7 next time.
100% right.
Yep.
That is 100% right.
Being
So-
positive here. It's all about the optimistic view.
All right, so guys, we are ready.
Okay.
We're gonna let the beautiful YAKMAMA draw.
Okay.
Who we got?
Bobby!
Who?
Bobby! Bobby.
Bobby wins
you
the
see?
survival kit.
There you go. Bobby!
All right, Bobby, if you can message us on Facebook or Instagram.
He said sweet.
Facebook or Instagram, message us the Yak Daddy channel, that is.
Yep.
The address where you want this sent to. You can go to Yak Daddy. I think it's just Yak Daddy on Facebook, and it's
Yep.
Yak Daddy 79, I believe, on Instagram.
Yep.
I will she's supposed to be reviving both of those
I will
social
be
media
very soon.
deals.
Very soon.
Haven't been posting a lot on there because I haven't been catching a lot. The winter up here is, as you guys know from our past videos, different. So we're trying to work into better content throughout the winter for the outdoor channel.
Yeah.
So. But congratulations, Bobby. You guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us.
Yes,
it's a shorter,
it was so much fun.
shorter stream tonight. We're gonna go in. We're gonna cook breakfast for dinner.
Yay!
We got some pancakes and stuff to cook, and then we're going to finish trying to paint the bedroom for tonight. But either way, guys, thank you guys so much. We will see you on Wednesday. Hopefully, I see each of you back on Wednesday night. All right. That way we can do another giveaway and tell your buddies to come in this time. All right?
Yes.
You guys make every day count.
And a positive mind equals a positive life.
Later, guys.
Peace.
I don't know why this stupid thing. There we go. Wait.
Okay.
There we go.